All right. We are live. So,
Gameplay
post
demo of
there.
Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey. Get the first new look in a
All right.
year at LEGO
Logan
Star
here.
Wars The Skywalker Saga. Get an
So I
update
was
on
having a
Death
little trouble
Stranding
All right.
Director's Cut
with the
for
audio,
PlayStation 5
as you
and
will
debut the
come to
story
find
trailer
out.
for Far Cry 6. Plus, we're going
I
to find
had
out
Twitch
who's in
open
that
on my
super
second
monkey
monitor,
ball and so much
so
more we
I was
can't
trying to
tell
make
you
sure
about
everything
just
was
yet.
good.
Plus, the
But
multi-talented
that
Lindsay Sterling
created
will join us
a
to
loop
perform one
of
of the themes
audio
from
where
Bandai
I thought
Namco's
I was
upcoming
hearing
Tales of
a
Arise.
delay
Now, all
and all this
told,
stuff.
more
So
than 40
everything
games
was
will be
fine in the
showcased,
end,
from the
but I didn't
biggest
know it.
ones in the world to
So
smaller
I'm just
independent
chiming
titles,
in
including one
the
game made by a
editing
single
process
developer.
to
I
just let
love
you
putting
know
together
that
these
the
shows, and I hope
first couple of
more than
minutes
anything,
are
you walk away
very
excited about
confusing
the future of
for the
games,
video
no
version
matter
of
where
me
or
on
how
here.
you play.
So
Now,
just keep that
before
in
we
mind.
start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now it's time to get on with the show. And we're starting with the global announcement of a new game.
All right. I got my pad and pen here. Well, this looks like Forza.
Kev, got eyes on the buyer?
Yep.
This has a very Saints Row-y look to it.
And I got the dealer.
Or is this
You know they're heading your
contraband?
way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
Ugh, that is so unprofessional.
There's a lot of them. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
I think this is
Whenever you're
contraband.
ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight?
How about my world famous chili con carne? Hey guys.
Maybe it's not contraband.
Rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of. I talked it to you! After him!
Yeah, that's that chick. I can't remember her name.
Hang on!
Kev, you should buckle up.
And if this is Saints Row, this is a huge reboot. I mean, they weren't kidding.
Kevin!
Come on! Hey! Asshole!
Get the fuck away from my friends.
Wow.
There you
interesting.
go, the next Saints Row. And joining me now is one of the stars of Saints Row, Bryce Charles. Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us about the new Saints Row? We see you there behind us, right? Your character. Yes.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and
It looks like it,
created
man.
everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their 3 friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
You mentioned the city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called Santo Ileso. It's set in the American Southwest, and this city is just absolutely riddled with violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting, you know, just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Ileso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really awesome.
You mentioned all the activity in the city. Obviously, we have to ask about gangs, rivals. What can you tell us about the action in the city?
Right. Well, we have 3 main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Ileso. And one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes.
Bryce, you got anything more for us?
Yes, I actually do. I've got another exclusive for y'all. You know, I got to keep everybody hyped for this reboot. So I got a little taste of what the game actually looks like. So buckle up and get ready for another wild ride with Saints Row.
All right.
Amazing. Bryce
I'm
Charles,
actually
thanks so
pretty
much for joining
excited
us.
about
Here it
this.
is, a little sneak preview of the gameplay of Saints Row.
This is where all our dreams come true.
Wow. This will be sick on next gen.
And now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
First, they conquered humanity's greatest evil, and she lay in rest.
Sweet. Inner Sandman. Another Marvel game.
Then they vanquished threats from beyond our stars,
Guardians.
and she lay in rest.
Was this Marvel versus Capcom or something? Or Ultimate? No, that's could be Ultimate Alliance.
Now our nightmares have come for us, and she must awaken.
This looks pretty sick, whatever it is. Of course, Metallica helps it out a little bit.
Mother.
Wow, that armor though. wonder if that's gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna be like a
There you go.
Ultimate
The
Alliance
next
type
Marvel
of thing,
game has been revealed,
or it's
and
gonna
joining
be
us now to
like
tell us a bit more about
Marvel's
Midnight Suns
Avengers.
is Jake Solomon from Firaxis. Hey, Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on ONL. Now, we saw a lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel to be fully customizable, so the player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
I love you made a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with your work on the
Controlling
XCOM
other.
franchise. So
Yeah,
I'm
I was
curious,
about to say
everyone
this
wants to know,
sounds like
what's the
a
style of gameplay?
turn-based.
What kind of game is this?
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting alongside all these legends of the Marvel Universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those heroes, the heroes of your choice, are as important as the items and the abilities that you bring into combat. And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the game coming out March 2022.
I mean,
All
I'll
right,
play
I
it.
love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much.
Kind of
for
sounds
joining
like
us
a
today.
like Desperados type of
Well,
situation.
thank you, Jeff, for having us on Opening Night Live.
To hear more from Jake, check out IGN's post-show and the gameplay
I'm glad Marvel's
reveal
making
on September 1st.
like
Now, last week, Call
I
of
don't
Duty
know.
Vanguard was announced
More
for
games
release
lately.
on November 5th. And this weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get the first ever look at the campaign in action.
Call of
And to
Duty.
do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the
Kind
stars
of,
of the show and the winner last year of
tired
Best
of
Performance
Call of Duty, if I'm
at
being
the
honest.
Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer.
I'm more tired
Going
of
back to
World War
WW2.
II
How is Vanguard different than
games,
what you
but
did
I
before?
don't know what else
First
they
of all,
could
I gotta
do.
say it's awesome to be here. So thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And it's also
I
like
prefer
it's super
more
thrilling
modern
to be able to represent the
war
team
games.
behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge epic battles on big battlefields. And those happen not only in the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in
He's
North
talking
Africa.
about
And
Battlefield.
in Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all of those locations and play in all those locations. But for the team, something that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II. So these are diverse people from all
Kinda like
around the
what
globe.
Battlefield 1 did.
And I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were those men and women who were part of the original Special Forces teams. And so Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well,
I
Laura,
hope the
we
campaign's
saw
longer than
last week the reveal that you're
4
going to be in this
hours.
game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I am thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because there's not, a lot of female roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons. And that's one of the things that struck me about Paulina, and when I started researching for the role, was how many women were actually in the Soviet Army in World War II. There were
I
tank
did
operators
enjoy
and there
Modern
were
Warfare.
fighter pilots, and some of them, like Paulina, were snipers.
The stealth
And so
missions
it's just
and
really
stuff
cool to get to
were
play a character that
so
pays homage
sick.
to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
I liked the
All right, well,
was
I
it
love that
the
you guys
Israel
take
level
the reality, but
with
obviously put the Call of Duty
female
spin on it. Let's talk a bit about what you guys are going to
was pretty
show
good,
today. I
too.
know, Treyarch's working on zombies. You guys are working on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here today?
That's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer. On day one, there's going to be 20 maps so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators, one of which is Paulina Petrova.
There you go.
And so what we're going to show today, which
Seems
we're
very
really excited to
excited.
show, this is gameplay. This was captured in-engine. and we're going to show Polina's story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team, Polina Petrova and her team, on their first Special Forces mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Polina. Polina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Polina in Stalingrad and view her experience when Stalingrad was invaded by the Germans.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life or character arc we're going to see?
Yeah, I mean, at the start of the game, you really see her as a total badass. You know, she's no nonsense. Nothing rattles her, and that's not an act. She's seen it all. She's looked the devil in the eye and said, "I'm coming for you." And in this level, you really get to see what makes her become that way. You know, she's bright and almost innocent in her outlook, and
Yeah, you know,
shit happens.
I love the Call of Duty
All right,
campaigns.
Well, it's about to happen right here,
World
guys.
War
Thank you so
II
much for
wasn't
joining us. We
that
are now
good,
going to get this
but
extended look at Call of Duty
what
Vanguard.
really sucks
Enjoy.
is lately these games, Call of Duty, Battlefield, their campaigns have gotten so short, and I feel like they're putting more emphasis on multiplayer, but that leaves us people that don't really care for multiplayer in the dark. And I mean, Battlefield doesn't even have a campaign. This looks really good. I mean, they all look really good. And I love playing these stories, but they're just so short. I wonder if this will have full ray tracing and not just shadow ray tracing. I wonder who the guy is that plays these demos. Like, or it's just all in-game, like, programmed. That was cool. I think I'm just kind of over World War II. I recently replayed the Old Blood Wolfenstein and the New Blood, I think they were. But I recently just replayed those, and I'm kind of, as weird as it sounds, I'm over killing Nazis. I'll do it, but you know. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever do full ray tracing because your character you're first person, so I mean it's harder to do that. Go for a headshot? Come on. I like how easy they made it to like mount stuff. Which I guess they did that in Modern Warfare. Or Cold War, I don't know, I don't really remember Cold War. I guess it's time to re-download that one. It's like 200 gigs. like that muzzle flash. Like you've got that like complete white and black wipeout after firing the gun. I am glad that they're doing this, though. I mean, there were obviously women in the war, and I mean, they need their story told as much as anybody else does. I didn't even think about the fact that you can climb now. That completely went past me. I also appreciate how dark and gritty Call of Duty can get, and I mean has been. He says as men are lit ablaze. I like when games do this. Or movies. Wow. I mean, shout out to the designers and developers. This come out November 5th. I'll definitely be playing this. I might even stream it. Wow. I feel like World War II felt too, or the game felt too like action movie. Like I mean, they had what, Josh Duhamel and somebody else, but like it felt too like they were trying to make an action movie. Which these obviously do too, but that one had more of good lord. But when they stick to like true stories, well, you know, within reason, it gives it a lot more emotion instead of just being a like dumb action video game. Just grab the bricks. Oh. cut. Alright, I'm actually kind of excited. I mean, if they do more than a 4 or 5 hour campaign, I don't need like 60. I mean,
Next
like
up,
9 or
a
10 is
surprise for
fine.
you guys. Halo Infinite.
Hmm.
I had a lot of fun a few weeks ago in the first multiplayer tech test, which was a huge success. And now, let's enter the world of Halo Infinite's multiplayer.
But I want campaign. Oh, that's interesting. I also have only recently played Halo because I didn't have an Xbox growing up. So I've played Reach 1, 2, 3, Wars, and now I'm on Halo 4 right now, which I know everybody hates, blah, 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 and 5, but I've never played them. The graphics are sick in 4, and I'm sure on 5, but the only thing I don't like about it so far is the enemies are very stereotypical, like sci-fi, whatever. But to say all that, I'm excited for Infinite. It looks like kind of a return to form, but also
What is a Spartan? A Spartan is a symbol. Hope where there is none. In times of darkness, we are hope. And together, we are unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready? Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Again. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Good.
what's happening?
Who's first?
Okay. Mic was messed up there. I've only played Halo multiplayer like once or twice in my life.
To tell us more, I'm excited to welcome Joseph Staten, the head of creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know
Yeah.
you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek to Opening Night Live, and it means a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Agrinia, the leader of a whole new generation of Spartans. And Agrinia is a key character as you begin your own personal Spartan journey that will continue from season to season.
Wow, it looks great. Speaking of multiplayer, the tests, I was playing a couple weeks ago, tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know, how is development going on the game?
Yeah, well, like you said, we started flighting our multiplayer earlier this month. And I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test. And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th this year.
December 8th,
Yeah, they've
it's
been
real.
There
Coming
it
this
is.
holiday,
back and
just as you
forth
promised.
about
Well, I know
that.
you and the team have been working so hard to land this, and exciting that campaign and multiplayer.
You know
will
what I
both be coming
miss?
this year because
Being
it's
a
kind of
kid
an
and
important
seeing
year.
that a game
It's
was
the
coming out in
20th
December
anniversary
and being
of
like,
Xbox
ooh, I can
and
get that for
Halo.
Christmas.
That's right, it's a big year.
But I guess I
And,
still
for
can,
this
but I'm
20th
gonna buy it on
anniversary,
December
We
8th.
might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Let's do it.
Get ready.
It's a new controller. Yep, that's pretty sick. Man. Like $120. Wow. That's sick. Are Series 2's out? What the hell is that?
That's some controller.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Jeff,
Yes.
it wouldn't be an anniversary celebration if we didn't do one more thing.
Oh, there's more.
I tell you what,
Just
I love
one.
the grips on the
Okay,
new
here's the
controllers.
last thing, I think. All right, Joe, thank you very much. Let's take
Thanks,
a look
Jeff.
at this.
Halo the movie. The animated series.
This is Spartan 117. Can anyone hear me? Over.
It's a statue
We need to fight.
made out of solid gold.
Get ready.
Oh, is this a Series X Halo edition? Wow. Dude, nobody's gonna be able to get that. Wow. Can I trade mine for that? November 15th. I can write that down.
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the what? Lamb? Laugh? I definitely play more roguelikes when they look like this, as opposed to like Dark Souls and stuff. Cult of the Lamb. That looks pretty cool. I like the art style. That's cool. Jesus. Alright, this is 100% my type of game. When's it come out?
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live, and also small teams, like one person. This next game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single
Don't
developer,
show
a
abandoned.
30-year-old
Come on.
father in Poland, is back to show us an update on a really exciting game that caught my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and
Or is
Xbox
it,
Game Pass.
that
I hope you
Crisis
enjoy it. It's a little
X
over
or
the
whatever
top,
the hell
but
it was
it
called?
looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
Oh. Oh wait, is that? Oh dude, I love these games. Dude, especially if that music is playing the whole time. It's like a updated version of Hotline Miami.
Remember, no Russia.
I don't remember that scene in Civil War. Summer 2022.
I got my pizza. I got my manhole.
Turtles.
That must mean it's TMNT Shredder's Revenge time. Now, earlier this year, this game captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character. That's right, who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks. Watch for that.
The other
Yes,
guy,
the ability
the
to
hockey
revive
guy.
a turtle via strategic use.
I never
of
watched
pizza.
TMNT, except for the second one. It is April. I like that music too. I'd have to play those. Actually, my girlfriend is really into the Turtles, so she might want to play. That two-player arcade type of game going on. Of course, you revive each other with pizza.
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store
We still
for
got an
fans
hour
at
and 20
Gamescom
minutes,
Digital.
by the way,
Take it
so-
away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this show with you, Jeff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to
I feel like
redeem
we're about
on
to
the
get some
Gamescom
like
Now website.
very obscure
Just register on the
indies
Gamescom Now website and you can
for a
redeem
little
all the
bit,
free stuff,
and
create
then we'll
your
jump
own
back into
schedule tailored to your interests,
the
and
main
participate in the Gamescom
stuff.
Epics quests that will unlock the vaults, where we have hidden the really good prizes. The best thing about that? Both the Gamescom Now website and all live streams for Gamescom 2021 are completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
Wow, that looks really good.
Can I Play That was founded to answer that very question for disabled players. And now, thanks to the hard work of game developers and disabled advocates, more and more the answer to that question is
I like
yes,
that
you
Xbox
can.
controller in
There's
the back.
still work to be done.
We specialise in accessibility coverage from reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers, community managers, and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect of their work.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Up next, a
It's kind of a
beloved
weird
Sega
product
franchise
placement.
celebrates 20 years of monkey magic when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year.
Kojima.
Check this out.
When was it coming out? I already forgot. I don't care. I think I've played a Super Monkey Ball. I could be wrong, but like PS1 era demo disc. I mean, it's been around for 20 years, so 2001. PS2 demo disc.
Let's roll out.
Who is that? I'm sorry if I don't know who that is. October 5th.
Okay, next up, a game started by two Stanford University students out of their dorm. This summer, their first release, Splitgate, started setting records with the open beta. More than 10 million downloads across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Blending the best of arena shooters with the fun of Portals, tonight it's about to get even more interesting with the reveal
I think I saw this
of
on
Season
TikTok.
0, which is dropping right now with a new map, Carmen Station 3, the new infection mode, and so much more. Check
Other
it out.
than that, I've never heard of this. I mean, it looks pretty sick. I don't know if my brain thinks that fast, though. It's just gonna be a bunch of people blindly going through portals everywhere. It's a smart idea, though, for sure. I think if you give it like 5 years, that might be might have some good
Now,
players
here's a
on
brand
there.
new look at Riders Republic from Ubisoft.
This game actually looks pretty decent. I jump into not being able to spell. I jump into Steep every now and then. But this looks
I've been hearing a lot about you.
more up
Playing
my
has
alley.
Lots of potential.
I'm Suki, by the way. I spent years competing at the highest level. What I discovered is that there's so much more to the Republic than meets the eye. So that adventure, exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a whole new level. This place is called the Riders Ridge. It's the heart and soul of the Republic. Team up with friends, other riders, and compete against each other.
It'd be sick if they did this like at the base of the mountain in Steep.
It's up to you to prove your
Just
worth
like
in
a
the Republic.
huge map.
Take on sponsored events, or pit yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races.
It'd be cool if they
As
did.
the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and
What's it
earn your
called?
spot
Like
among the best riders the Ridge
off-road
community has to offer.
skateboarding,
I'd
whatever
really
that's
like
called.
to introduce you to
Mountain
someone.
boarding.
This is Brett. He's kind of a big deal. Bike, ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot. It's now time for you to win more than gold.
Don't worry. We got your back. Now go get him.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I kind of feel like, I mean, I don't mean to be so negative. Play now until August 28th.
The Riders Republic beta started a few days ago for a selection of registered players who challenged each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports
God, I
playground.
can't spell.
And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th, the beta
Alright.
is open for everyone for
Check
free
that out.
on PC and consoles.
Might
You're
stream
invited
that
to join
later.
frantic 50-player mass races, compete in a variety of multiplayer modes, or to free roam an open world set within some of the most famous U.S. national parks. The game releases this fall on October 28th. To learn more, check out ridersrepublic.com.
What I was
And
saying,
now,
I
let's
don't mean
check
to be
back
so
in with
negative.
Natasha.
It kind of feels like
Okay, let's get to our
Ubisoft is
first
kind of
award.
running out of
There
ideas.
are a lot of great games coming
'Cause
to
a lot of
Xbox
their
in the
games
next
are
few months, and we have narrowed it down to 3 very
the
strong
same.
contenders. Which
They're
one
kind
of
of like
them will
sticking
take
to
the
what they
Gamescom Award
know.
home tonight? The nominees for Best Microsoft Xbox Game are the action RPG
it's the
Elden
same
Ring
with
by From Software,
Bethesda, like.
Ubisoft's first-person shooter Far Cry 6, the
But I will
long-awaited
say-
Halo Infinite from 343 Industries.
Every time a Far
And the
Cry
winner
is
for
announced,
Best
I am
Microsoft
excited.
Xbox Game 2021 is
Elden Ring.
Halo Infinite.
Oh, well,
Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Greg Stone, and I'm the lead producer for the campaign on Halo Infinite.
He looks like he's been crying or is extremely
And
high.
together, along with all 343, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite Best Xbox Game.
Since our start together 20 years ago, Halo has been synonymous with Xbox, and we look to continue that tradition as we move towards our launch this holiday.
And we want to thank the fans. Some of you got a chance to play the tech preview recently. Just know that there's more on the way.
Lastly, a giant thanks to the team. Without your tireless dedication, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
playthrough of 12 minutes on my YouTube channel. Should be werewolves. I really do want to play Humankind. I have so many other games downloaded right now. Can't wait to play Forza. Scorn, dude, I am all over Scorn. Love me some Alien. I've been playing Alien's Fireteam. I streamed that yesterday for a little bit. HR Geiger, love his work. Dude, I can't wait for that. Excited for Stalker. That's the game I keep thinking of, Atomic Heart. So I'm playing Chernobylite, and I keep thinking it's gonna turn out to be like Atomic Heart, and I just now understood that those are two different games. Because Chernobylite is nothing like Atomic Heart. Another weird
Red Bull
product
gives
placement.
you wings.
Here come the obscure indie games. That's pretty cool. Too bad they couldn't call it Dragon Age. Huh. Baby. Toothless. Ted Lasso, the video game.
Hello folks, my name is Eugene, I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc. Our studio has been founded to change the world of football simulation games forever. I'd like to introduce you to UFL, a global online football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is your skill on and off the pitch. That's what we call fair to play gaming. Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
It has been a full
dude,
year
I am
since we've had
so
an update
excited
on
for this.
Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. The first time you get to play all 9 films in one game, and looks like everyone's come out tonight. Jar Jar.
Dude, I might
3PO,
stream
All right, that
this
changes
for like
today, though, with a brand
12
new
hours.
look at the game. We're so excited to show this to you.
Depends
Check
on
it
when
out.
it comes out. But I am so excited for this.
Promise me you will train the boy. Yes, Master.
I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
How did my father die?
I'm glad they've kept the humor in there.
You are ready. The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi.
I love how like good this looks. I mean, they're just Legos, but wow, that's cool. Yeah, we're definitely streaming this. I hope there's just as many collectibles, because I remember when the first original trilogy one came out, I think. I rented it from Blockbuster like so many times trying to 100% it.
The boy
Next
has no
year?
patience.
Jesus.
He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
PC, okay.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC, a game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet. But right now, here's the re-revealed trailer for Synced Off Planet.
The Morpheus chip. A revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with nanos. To control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place. Off-planet. And the tech that almost destroyed us might just save us.
Almost looks like a precursor to Horizon.
Next up, another fun surprise for you guys, the Outlast Trials. In this horror survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold
This is
War
VR.
era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so honored to world premiere the brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
Outlast 2 was terrifying. I don't know if there is ever a VR Outlast, I could not do it.
Why did you come here? You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked side. But your behavior. Don't fight the process. I'll learn you. We're all working to unlock your potential. You can't hide from me. Your new self.
Be terrified with your friends.
A productive member of society. Thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We are all going to get better together.
Next up, something a little lighter. We're going to head into the creature-collecting open world of Dokev from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. This unique, vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. What you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings that gain strength from people's dreams.
It looks like a damn Pixar movie so far. Wow. Dude, can you imagine if Pokemon did this? This looks insane. This looks absurd, dude. This is 100% getting delayed. I've never seen a game look this good before. How, dude? All the particles? This is, I guarantee it, this is gonna be like the most talked about. I mean, one of the most talked about. There's no way it looks this good. Dude, the claw simulations, the particle effects, that frame rate though. Man, I'm excited for the future of video games. I don't have a clue what I just watched, but I will 100% play it.
That one looks so fun. Back at Summer Game Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2. Now it's time to find out about the release date and get a first look at the gameplay of this simulation that lets you take charge of one of the greatest theme parks
I didn't
of
really
all
like
time.
the first one. It was like, I mean, I like, you know, Sims of like tycoon stuff like that, but it was like research this egg and then you have to wait. It felt like a mobile game. Unless I missed something, I don't know. Maybe I just need to jump in and give it another shot. I used to play Operation Genesis. Is that what it was called? I had that on PC.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jurassic World.
9th.
Far Cry is a franchise known for its incredible villains. And with Far Cry 6, the team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's greatest villain. From Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian, Emmy-nominated
I think
actor
what I was saying
Giancarlo
earlier,
Esposito leads a talented cast
every
as the
time
dictator
they
Anton
announce a
Castillo.
Far Cry, I am
Anton is willing to sacrifice his
100%
own people to turn
into
his
it.
country into a
I am
paradise for his son
excited.
to inherit. As Danny Rojas,
And
you will
then
join the guerrillas who
Danny
oppose
Rojas.
him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like
Football
a deep
is
story
life.
with compelling characters, Far Cry
Isn't that his
6
name?
should be at the top of your list later this year.
Danny
Let's
Rojas.
take a closer
Yeah.
look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6
Oh,
coming this
boy.
October.
That's what I'm going to be thinking of the entire game. Football is life.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it.
Hmm.
Yesterday, your network, Yaravision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spend a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher. A lion finds calm before the kill.
Fire me!
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years of hard labor, pruning tobacco. I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
You are the only survivor? I watched Castillo order a whole boat of our people shot to death. Get as far away as you can from that psychopath. All of you.
A revolution is not won by the fearless.
It's won by the feared.
Welcome to Libertad, Danny.
I have a vision. To rebuild paradise. A cure.
Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out. Now.
Your safety's on. You want me to kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people
Danny
into
Rojas.
slaves?
Football is life.
Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend!
Fire looked real rough.
I am not fearless. But I promise you one thing. I will be fearless.
There are lions and there are lambs. Rule or be ruled. You are a lion. And we eat the fucking lambs.
I'm excited, man. Like
I cannot wait to play that game and see Giancarlo in it. All right, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play Battle Royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better. Depending on which clan allegiance you go for when creating your own vampire, your playstyle can dramatically change, allowing for a broad range of ways to survive the night. So tonight, we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
Which they announced this like a co-op vampire hunting thing, and then the Arcane
A scenic
announced
skyline.
Red something or
A
other.
striking
I don't remember. I
garment,
need to pay more attention.
perfectly fit.
Which seemed like the same thing as the point I was getting at.
A chance encounter.
Which I kind of feel like
An aching kiss. A rallying cry.
I kind of
in
feel
the
like
heat of battle.
when Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 or whatever it was called, when that kind of started to fall apart, I feel like they turned it into this, because this just kind of came out of nowhere, and it sucks because I was really looking forward to that game, but
Deadly poise that
co-op
knows no
shooters, I don't know, they don't really do it for me.
A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die for beauty.
We kill for it. We are artists. We are Toreador.
I mean, it looks alright.
After a successful alpha period of testing and improving the game, developers at Shark Mob are now ready for the next step. Early access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations.
Here we
from
go.
Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC and next-gen consoles.
You gotta play these games on PC. There's no way. Love some park sims.
Be honest. It's another classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new. They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s for some reason.
It looks like the
reason
fair
is
that comes to my
nobody
old
wants
town.
to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little
Well,
help.
except for the roller coaster.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
Our success depends on your creativity, my friend.
Wow, that's pretty sick if you're able to, like, come up with that kind of stuff.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event, Jet, The Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine Scented, an interstellar space adventure where you explore a mysterious planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization on the brink of extinction. It's a little close to home. Today, we've got an exclusive new look and a release date. Jet is coming to PS5, PS4, and Epic Games Store on October 5th.
Out of his room.
Centaur Elmi Foxton.
Von World Shanene Fonts. Lies Les Nene.
Oh, yeah, this looks pretty interesting.
Ed Norma Moshten Ben. Traujeniksi Fokatsi Prosed.
Banyamal Kabiremba. Urbin Valdir Monbashen Sal.
Šis vistinera tendeot. Jokabem Tigma Autoplex.
Hamechda Vatuare. Hacha Manfor. Hamfa Buninatlas.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden West.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the show so far. My name is Matthijs de Jonge, Game Director on Horizon Forbidden West. I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey will take her next, and showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing, expanded melee combat, and more.
Horizon
At
Zero
that time,
Dawn.
Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone,
Back
and
when
we
it
had
came
entered
out,
the final
but
stage of development.
I
On
don't know,
track,
something
but
about
a bit
it didn't.
uncertain if we
I
would
mean,
be
I made
able
it
to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for.
like, I don't know,
It's no
on the other
surprise
side
that
of
our
the
teams
map
were
or
hugely
whatever,
impacted by the global
mission-wise.
pandemic. We've been adjusting to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our team safe and
You wanna come here?
prioritizing a healthy work-life balance.
Come on.
But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022. And look for pre-orders to start next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support.
Anyway,
We know how much you're looking forward to
replay it.
reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world. Your passion, fan art, cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5
Nice.
is live right now, and you can find more information on our social channels. From all of us at Guerrilla and PlayStation, thank you for all your support and enjoy the rest
Might
of the
replay
show.
it on PC.
Amazon's New World is set to take us to the mystical land of Eternum on September 28th after a successful summer of playtests. Now we've got a brand new look at this MMORPG as it
Marco,
heads
do you want
towards
to
its
say
open
hi to
beta
the
on September
streamers?
9th. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop of the Verdant Trapper
hi.
apparel skin by watching 15 minutes of this very show. And after the world premiere, check out my interview with game director Scott Lane. Take a look.
So what is
stories
Amazon's
you've
first
heard.
game?
They don't tell the whole truth. The island is indeed a place of legend. There is power and vast riches as well.
This looks like a
Many who
looter.
sought to claim them have simply vanished without a trace. Your
Be
ship
wrong.
is stocked and your crew assembled. Chart your course and your fate. We can pretend no longer. This corruption must be stopped.
This looks like every game ever. Like all the games put together.
I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
I don't really fuck with magic in games.
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and humbled
So
by
what
how
else
that
are we gonna
went.
see?
You
We
know,
got
over 1 million people showed up to play,
30-ish minutes
and there were
left.
2 billion minutes watched on
We
Twitch.
got a Lindsey
And it was just so
Sterling
fun for the team to get to play alongside everyone,
song, which is
watch
probably
those
gonna come up
streamers, and we got so
next.
much good feedback.
And
The
you know they
team's
gotta
even
have
more
something big
focused
at
on
the
shipping a
end.
great game than they were before.
Now, the game is coming out September 28th,
Not sure
but
what to
before then, there will
expect.
be a public beta for fans.
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from September 9th through the 12th. So if you're not familiar with New World, come check it out. And if you want more information on how to participate, you can go to www.newworld.com.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content. What do you have planned for players after September 28th?
Well, we are completely committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and again for years to come. So for us, launch is really the beginning. It's day one. We're going to continue to add features well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons. So we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch. And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions, so we're working toward that as well. And then, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like.
I don't know.
Eternum.
I never.
All right, thanks so much for joining us, Scott.
I grew up
Thanks,
in the
Jeff.
country, so we never had good internet until
Earlier,
I was
we had
like
some big
20.
Marvel game news, and today
and
also
lived with
marks the
some
release of
friends.
another Marvel game.
So I
Marvel
never got
is known
into
for memorable
multiplayer
characters
stuff.
and
So
amazing storytelling. This
massively
next game is something that is
multiplayer
sure to
stuff
excite
like
fans
just
around the
never
world. Today marks the release
hit
of
me.
Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
It was an honor saving the world with you all. Take care of it, my friends.
Earths from different dimensions have merged into one.
Whoa! Who are you? A friend from the neighborhood. Want to help me protect it?
No world is ending on my watch.
You can't win!
Downloading now. We will see.
On your knees.
I have come for your help, my sister. Bring it on.
Actually, this would be a good game to play with.
This is a war we'll have to fight together. Welcome to Omega Flight.
With this, should get you something
Tales
like
of
this.
Arise marks the 25th anniversary of the series, and the franchise enters a new era on September 10th. Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsey Sterling,
This kind of
performing
thing.
a rearrangement of a classic Tales
Put
of
your
Arise
phone
song.
in here and play Bluetooth wise. Can't do that with iPad though, so I have to prop it up. Get it, Lindsey Sterling. She's so good that it sounds fake when she's playing and like dancing around. Which live it could be, but still, it's very impressive. I mean, it doesn't look like it's hooked up to anything, but I also don't know how violins work. Could be a little hookup on the back or something. to hear her just absolutely shred, like tear apart a violin. I mean, she kind of does it on the song Arena with Jason Richardson. Nice. Never heard of the game, but that was cool.
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful.
25th anniversary?
The Tales of Arise demo is out right now. While Tales of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right, it's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title for iOS and Android.
Maybe it's, well, no, that wouldn't make sense that it was only on mobile. Tells the iPhone. Yeah. Not for me, but I'm sure somebody will enjoy it.
Check out the Tales of Arise demo that is available right now.
All right, what we got, Jeff? Come on. Well, not this, but we got 30 minutes left.
Play the demo now.
Next up, we have two more awards for you. Best Nintendo Switch Game and Best PC Game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion for many people, so let's see which games might bring us joy on long train rides next year. These are the nominees.
It's gotta be Hades.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope by Ubisoft. Just Dance 2022, also by Ubisoft. And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch Game 2021 is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Congratulations.
I'm Davide Soliani, Creative Director on Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
How are there just two?
On behalf of the entire team in Ubisoft, I wish to thank you for voting for us. We are deeply honored by your support and so excited to show you more about the game when the time will come. Winning the prize of Best Nintendo Switch Game at Gamescom 2021 means a lot to everyone working on the project, and we cannot wait for you to experience this cosmic adventure. Thanks a lot, Gamescom, and see you soon.
And on PC, every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest one-man shows, is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment.
How's it the best
From
if it's not out
Software's
yet?
Elden Ring.
That's not out yet,
Siberia, The World Before from Microids and Koa Labs. And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia, The World Before. Congratulations to Koa Labs and
Is that the only one
Microids.
that's out?
Hi, I'm Lucas, the lead writer and game director of Siberia, The World Before. I just wanted to thank the Gamescom's jury for awarding us today. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you on the behalf of all the team and our partners. All amazing people currently working very, very hard to provide the best game possible. And of course, I want to have a thought for Benoit Socal and his family. Benoit was the creator of the Siberia series, and we miss him. We miss him a lot. Well, I think that's it. Thank you again, and I think there's someone else who wants to say you something now. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Inon Zur here, and I'm so happy to be the composer for Siberia the World Before. I wanted to congratulate
I have wanted to
the
play
visionaries,
Siberia.
developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game.
But you know, when you got
great achievement, and I cannot
like,
wait to share with
I
you
mean, 60 games or whatever, like, that you want to play.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse Games, a not-for-profit
that,
based in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the rest of opening night of Gamescom Live.
Is that the Resident Evil?
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether they are someone who looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be like.
I would listen to an audiobook with that dude. Very soft spoken.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind. Team up and prepare for Jumanji. The Curse returns. Coming soon.
Could he possibly have hired someone else
Dude,
to kill the
Judgment
guy
is really
instead?
good.
And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Eugene Cho? Now, no playing dumb and none of your tricks.
I started
Don't
it on
underestimate me.
PS4 through PS Now. It's pretty good. Lost Judgment.
To see even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show, where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their O&L post show. Now it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will evolve with his fans. It's called Oberhasli, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall. Here's your first look.
I wondered where deadmau5 had been.
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Oberhasli and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Oberhasli is going to be just a really great place for deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time with various activities. We're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Oberhasli are switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real world events. You know, what's happening with deadmau5 and the tour, the music and the releases have some longevity to it, be upgraded. It would be the gateway to the brain of Joel
This is very
in the
interesting,
world of Core.
But what happens to
The
that
thing about
world?
Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are building this huge gamut of playable stuff, whether it's a racing game or a FPS, a battle royale. The variety was amazing. My first day in Core, I found this game called Mergelandia, and I did a 12-hour non-stop grind on it. It was just so addicting. If you like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you. I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself,
It's
launch
like, I mean,
Core
this is
and just
cool.
browse.
Like, if
I wouldn't be
bands
surprised if
had
you got hooked
these
on something
worlds,
within the first hour.
It's kind of like
great.
a living Discord. But what happens when, you know, I mean, if I'm being honest, deadmau5 isn't like Metallica or something. You know, I like deadmau5, but
Thanks, Joel. And now
what happens
here's the
when
next big thing
people
coming to
don't
Fall
care?
Guys. With Season 5
know?
in full swing, Disney and Fall Guys are teaming up again to bring the perfect guest to your jungle-themed shenanigans. Let's take a look.
don't think I've ever played Fall Guys.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in June was replaced from Sad Cat Studios.
Yes,
the team
dude,
is
let's
hard
see
at
more
work
of
on the
this.
game, but did want to give a quick little tease of their progress and news on that incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox Games Showcase in June.
I'm so stoked for this.
I'm listening to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy game. And this year, Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive gameplay reveal for you. A new campaign and a new civilization showcase leading into its release on October 28th. Check it
I
out.
kind of want more. That's why I want to play Humanity or Humankind. I want more like modern,
filled with moments that determine an
turn-based
empire's fate.
game.
Every decision can be the difference between rising to power.
I also want a sequel or a new one, Star Wars Battlegrounds.
How
Wasn't that
will
what
you
it's called?
grow a small fort into a mighty empire?
Star Wars Battle, something like that. But that was a turn-based Star Wars game. It's really good.
Every empire, no matter how large, came from humble beginnings. Some invested in advancing technology to create the most powerful armies. How will you use your resources to rise above the rest?
Some of these games get really intense with like control. I tried to play one game. I don't know if it's Age of Empires, but there's just too much management to do. Maybe it was Total War, I think. I don't know. The first turn-based game I really ever played was Civilization Revolution on PS3,
Earlier
which
this
is
year,
more of
Valheim,
like
a brutal exploration and
cartoony
survival
Civ
game for 1 to 10
but,
players,
like,
took over Steam
that's
and it
good for
sold
me.
over 7 million copies in
still
just
have
under
not
2
played
months and
this.
reached a peak concurrent of over 500,000 players, the 5th game to do so in
Kinda
Steam
heard
history. Well, tonight,
nothing
Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are
about
excited to
it
announce Valheim's first content
after
update, Hearth and
first,
Home,
like,
has a
month.
release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Maybe I'll jump in. Maybe I can get my buddy to jump in too. I've heard it's terrible if you play by yourself, but if you've got some friends to jump in, it's so much better. feel like if you saw this trailer and then played the game, not knowing anything about it, you would be very disappointed. It's like with a lot of those, like World of Warcraft and stuff when I was younger, I didn't understand that the cinematics were not what the game actually looked like. So you see those cinematics and then...
And I've got one more award to announce tonight. PlayStation
see
is
the
also
cinematics
expecting
and
to
then
get
see the gameplay
a
and
whole
you're like,
bunch of awesome titles in the near future. So picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring by From Software. The 17th installment in the Tales series, Tales of Arise from Namco Bandai.
Tales of
the horror game The Dark
something
Pictures,
like that. Isn't
House
that a
of
Tales
Ashes by Supermassive Games.
Is that out?
And the winner for Best
like those
Sony
games.
PlayStation Game 2021 after
Elden Ring.
all these nominations is Elden Ring. Congratulations.
I still don't know how a game can win like Game of the Year, but it's not even out. I don't even think it comes out this year.
エルデンリングはここ十数年の我々の集大成としてこれまでのノウハウをしっかりと生かしつつ、また新作タイトルとして新鮮な体験をユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただけるよう開発を進めています。これまで我々のタイトルを楽しんでくださった方はもちろん、そうでない方もぜひご期待いただければ幸いです。この度はどうもありがとうございました。
What this? This looks pretty cool. Oh, Crossfire X. Wow, that's not... Doesn't really look anything like the first trailer, but...
Welcome to Opening Night Live. I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming and World of Tanks. And we cannot wait to play this song live, and hopefully we'll be able to play live again soon. So, until then, let's battle!
Or how many players or people play World of Tanks? I mean, it's the same with like that ship game, battleships. I don't even know what the word is, but I don't know.
Tonight, for one night only, Team Fordzilla is back on the road, and you can watch us live on Twitch. We're bringing all the good stuff you know us for.
Come on, man, you got 12 minutes left.
For 3 months.
Give us something good to end on.
Twitch.tv/Team Fordzilla after opening night live for your chance to watch, win, and go wild.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver meaningful updates to fans, and now it's time for its first crossover character, Aloy from Horizon, who is set to join the game in the 2.1 update on PlayStation on September 1st and on all platforms for version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the help. punch. You're stuck now. The hunt is on.
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall.
I love
the
how
Genshin
excited
Concert
Jeff
2021,
is.
Melodies of an Endless
I mean,
Journey.
he's just
to
a good
celebrate the
host
game's
that, like,
1-year anniversary.
I mean, I'm
Coming
sure this is a big
October,
game. I've
here's
never
a
heard of
sneak
it.
preview of the Flanders
You know,
Symphony Orchestra in Belgium performing a
But
theme familiar to
he's
Genshin
so
Impact
excitable
players.
about stuff like this.
Slowclap
Oh, yeah, dude,
revealed
this looks
Sifu
sick.
earlier this year, and recently I had a chance to go hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of reckoning after an assassination squad brutally murdered your entire family. Well, today I'm excited to share the news that Sifu has a release date. Here's a sneak preview.
Next year. Hopefully not. This game looks so good. I am all about some kung fu movies. It's hard to get the, you know, like in a game, I mean, you can have combos of different types of stuff, but having the, like, fluidity of, you know, countering what they throw at you, and I don't know, just looks really good. When are we coming out? 2 days after my birthday again.
We still have more to show you, but right now we're going to head back to Germany to check in with Natasha. Take it away.
Thank you, Jeff. Once, there was a time when gaming was a niche and gamers were only a tiny group of people without a lot of influence. But now, we are millions. We are one of the biggest communities in the world, and thus, we can help change the world. One way to do this is with the Gamescom reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, Leaf of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
And that's it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast and are excited for all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright,
Back
we're
to
either
you,
going to have
Jeff.
1 5-minute
Thank
reveal.
you so much, Natasha. Now, back in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce Death Stranding Director's
more
Cut
about
for
this.
PlayStation 5. Tonight, Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy an extended look prepared just for opening night live at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
This is cool, but it's hard for me to be excited because I don't have a PS5. So like, cool, but I'm not gonna be able to play this anytime soon. I love that you could literally show the end of this game and people still wouldn't know what it was about. I mean, I sat and played through it in a week last year when it came out during quarantine, and after it was over I still had to like look up stuff. Oh my god, that made me really nervous.
There are now new items
Now
that
that's
allow
just
for
cheating.
easier and safe delivery. One of the new items is the Evolved Stabilizers, which features thrusters that help reduce the impact of landing when jumping from higher areas.
But that kind of cuts away
The cargo catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances.
Bro, where was this stuff
enabling
last
you
year?
to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Look at all the new foliage.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also.
Please tell me this is coming to PC
If you want to
too.
move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you.
This is literally a game changer. If you've not played Death Stranding,
Load up what you want to deliver and leave the cargo
if you've not
carrying
played
to your
Death
buddy.
Stranding, these
You
new
can
updates
relax
are
and think
insane.
about what you need for the next delivery.
I mean, like beforehand, getting down a mountain, you had to climb or sled or, but now you can just freaking jump.
The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facilities. Practicing how to handle your weapons could level up your delivery skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score.
What? Dude, that's sick.
As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons.
Forgot about those things.
The Mazer Gun is one of the new weapons that will be introduced.
Wow.
It has a few different functions. It can inflict sustained stun damage to enemies. Boss battles can now be revisited and fought as many times as you like via your private room.
Wow, that's cool.
Your scores will be shared in the all-new online ranking system, allowing you to compete with players from around the
Kojima
globe.
really does have one of the greatest minds. I mean,
8 new tracks have been added in the music player.
There's a music
You can
player
listen
now?
to the tracks in the private room. It will help
Was there
you and
always a
Sam
music player?
relax after a long day of travel.
There was the summer she had to go. I don't ever wanna be alone. While she was fearful for her life, she would never ever feel alive.
Man, his skin texture is really improved. Oh man. Originally Ratchet and Clank and Miles Morales made me want to get a PS5, but this is really doing it.
New action-packed delivery missions have been added.
But can you hide under
What
a
truth
box?
will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility?
Wonder what happens if you kill him in there.
We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with ease.
What?
You can even do tricks.
Why? That's gotta damage your cargo, right?
There is a new racetrack. You can time attack
This game
with
is
other SAM
ridiculous.
players from all around the world who are connected online in the rankings.
This game's turning into Grand Theft Auto, GTA Online. You just go there now? Sucks. I mean, it might eventually come to PC, but
Amazing. Well, that is going to do it for opening night live, but there is much more Gamescom to go and more reveals tomorrow and Friday. Gamescom is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest
streaming that
celebration
too.
yet of the world's biggest and most powerful form of entertainment. But before then, in October, I'm happy to announce, no, I'm not going to be in Monkey Ball, but I will have a cameo in Disney Plus's upcoming Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening. That's a sneak preview of me. I got to film this earlier this year. Can't believe it. Video games are taking me everywhere. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you again soon. See ya.
all right.
Awards. Great to have you guys with. We are so excited to get into the.
So yeah, that was
You guys did Call of Duty World War II
opening
back
night
in
live.
2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to WW2. How is Vanguard different than what you did before?
It definitely started better than it finished. Saints Row really, honestly, like more excited than I thought I would be. Like I saw them, they were gonna reboot it and stuff, and I was like, all right. I mean, I jumped in at 2. I don't think I've ever played the first one. Jumped in at 2, had some good memories. 3 was fun. 4, I think 4 was the one where you fought like aliens and stuff. Like it was a little much. I think 3 is where it peaked. But I'm really excited for this new reboot because I mean, it looks, you know, Midnight Suns looks pretty good. I don't know. They were kind of vague with what kind of game it was going to be, whether you get to play as different characters or you controlled them all. They did mention XCOM. So, you don't know. Vanguard, Call of Duty, I'm excited to play the campaign. I might play, might jump in multiplayer for a little bit if I've got the space for it on my Xbox. Halo Infinite. Cult of the Lamb looks really cool. I like that kind of roguelike animated, and it looks funny and like absurd. Midnight Fight Express. I've already forgotten what that one was, but I remember it looked interesting. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Super Monkey Ball, Splitgate, Riders Republic, Lego Star Wars. I'm super excited for. I've played, well, when they first started coming out, I played like every Lego game. Um, and now I mean, the Harry Potter ones I've been wanting to play, but I feel like games these days are missing that um, collection stuff, like the Lego games are all about collecting. I would play through the game once or play through, you know, like A New Hope or whatever, and then I would go back and play through and try to unlock everything. Synced Outlast Trials. Don't know what to expect from Outlast. Um, it being co-op and stuff. Dokiev, whatever that was, I am all about that. I still don't really understand. I think Jeff said like creature collector thing. So I'm not sure what to expect from that, but it looks amazing. And I don't know, maybe there will be a downgrade, but with this new tech, Unreal 5, um, it I mean it's possible. Jurassic World Evolution 2, yeah. Far Cry 6, I'm really stoked for. Danny Rojas, Blood Hunt, Park Beyond looks pretty cool. I am very intrigued. I would definitely jump into that and check it out. Jet, Horizon Forbidden West, New World, Future Revolution. I'm gonna check out probably after this. Tales of Luminaria Replaced. It looks sick. Age of Empires 4. Valheim might jump into. Crossfire X. Crossfire X is definitely, I mean, let's see if we can find it. Because isn't it like shoved in here somewhere? Oh, it's replaced. Let's see, it's after Valheim. Yeah, I wrote these down. Okay, so this is Crossfire X, which it looks like multiplayer. Um, like maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game, but yeah, it looks a lot different from the first trailer we got, which is to be expected. I mean, this is cinematic, but I don't know. I mean, it definitely looks interesting, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but or maybe again I'm thinking of a different game. But anyway, and Sifu, really excited for. I love kung fu movies. Really excited for Shang-Chi, and I hope they don't Americanize the fight scenes. I've talked about that with my friends and stuff. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, there were some indie stuff and, Death Stranding director's cut, which I'm excited for, but I won't be able to play for a while. So, uh, yeah, that if there's any more stuff to stream, I'll definitely stream it. But yeah, that was that for that.